While the need for loving families is immense, many children remain without stable homes due to bottlenecks in the adoption process.
One of the biggest lessons was just information. Where can we understand this process so that when we make a decision, we can make an informed decision and be encouraged to go through with it.
In Uganda, an estimated 2.5 children are out of parental care. The executive director of the Uganda Children's Rights NGO Forum, Damon Wamara, says that only about 1% of these children are placed for adoption each year.
These statistics underscore that adoption remains a relatively rare event worldwide, reinforcing the necessity for advocacy and education and educating those the communities, and to encourage more families to consider this life-changing option.
This highlights the urgent need for increased awareness and understanding of adoption and foster care within our communities.
Because we don't have that knowledge as to how the process should be, many parents get stuck. And you can imagine if you start a legal process and then you back out of it, it means the child's rights are affected. And it's important for us to adopt, but the children need to have rights in the home because they become fully fledged children in that family. So advocacy was a big thing.
Barbara Nancha, the executive director of Sanyu Babies Home, cites that while the legal framework is in place, including the amended Children Act of 2016, many prospective adoptive families encounter significant challenges that complicate the process.
The policy is encouraging more Ugandans to adopt, but the only challenge comes in that many Ugandans are not well informed about the law and also the facilitation. When somebody has money, it is easy for them to hire a lawyer to do all the work for them. Go to police, go to this area, go to probation officers, do all the paperwork for them, and they can easily go to court, much as it is also a tedious experience and also expensive. While many Ugandans who are fostering are not the very high people or very expensive people.
In this environment, older children often face stigma and discrimination, making it even harder for them to find permanent homes. Their needs and potential are frequently overlooked, despite their resilience and capacity for growth.
This is usually very challenging, as many Ugandan families that come to respond to our call of fostering and adoption usually prefer younger children, younger babies, and mainly girls. And yet many of the children living in institutions are a little older. Other than those living at Sanyu Babies Home, where we have children from birth to 4 years old, there are many institutions with children as old as 18 years. And sadly, if the children don't go into adoptive families, at the age of 18, they cannot live in institutions anymore because they are not children.
To address these challenges, experts emphasize the importance of streamlined procedures and better education about adoption.
That is what we think we need to come out as a country and come together and say, you know what, everybody deserves to have a loving family.
The public is urged to attend the World Adoption Day event scheduled for November 9th, 2024. This event will provide an opportunity to reflect on these challenges and foster increased awareness and advocacy. Kayen Faith and Justin Nakami for UBC.